Yo, what's good, everybody? We got a special episode playing Nubby's Number Factory, a game you've probably never heard of, but you probably should have, because this is legendary. So I'm going to show you kind of what we got going on. And we started the game with a ultra rare 3D glasses. We're playing this guy, and we'll see what we can do here. That turns them. It basically doubles within a radius of the first thing hit, so I'm going to try to hit that 4x to turn into a 16. I mean, the 8 to turn into a 16 and to pop off. A random peg. Okay, so never mind. It doesn't even matter what I hit first. It can just pop off, or it cannot pop off. But basically, the whole point of the game, you just send it down, hope that it doesn't explode, and go from there. You want it to last as long as possible before going to the bottom, and then you restocks based on how many times you meet the goal. That's a 128. That would be very nice if we hit that. Nice. 3x. Every time you restock like that, it gives you 1 coin and 1 life. Your lives run out, you lose. When your lives run out, you lose. Now, the sniper, what you just missed is if you hit that sniper thing, it also hits the number 1 thing, no matter where the number 1 thing is. But as you can see, we have a really nice early game, so it should be all right. Every 10 pops, it's going to force trigger this, which is OP. So we want to do that for sure. Even though we lose 3% of our thing, if we're doubling things constantly, that's plenty. We definitely want that. And we're looking for something called a tardigrade. We're going to get a slot. We're going to get 2 slots, I guess. There's nothing really for us. Okay, there we go. That turned into 512 if we hit it. Yep, it's huge. It turned to 512 again, and I'm pretty sure we hit it again. That is insane. We definitely want... Okay, it's 512, and now we hit the snipers. It doubles. I mean, as you can see, it's going pretty crazy already. However, you're definitely going to want to stay to the end, because I'm pretty sure it's going to get much crazier. That's 1024. If it hits, it's huge. Did not, unfortunately. Now, you want to aim for the biggest number most of the time, but you can also do what I'm doing, which is aiming for the kind of the cluster of them, so it bounces the most amount of times. We got a suspicious key. You'll see what that does very soon, I would assume. But that's 1024. We just need to hit it. We did not. I'm actually going to re-roll that because, oh, okay, not very good right now. That's 1024. It gave us our quota. That's fine. We just need it to turn to 1024 and then to hit it once right now to meet our quota. That's 512. We still can't hit it. That's not great. I'm going to go straight down. We might lose our run instantaneously. Sometimes you can get unlucky with the bounces. So that's not great. But there we go. Sometimes you can get lucky with the bounces. We're going to try to aim for the 512 and just assume that it's going to get 2x'd like that. And we got 2 lives back. Now we want the 512 to be in a cluster, so when it 2x's, then it'll... Ooh, that's not good. Okay. Aim for it. Go for the best. Got 1x. There we go. Okay, here's the door. Use the key, of course. Let's see what we got. King Baby. I don't want to use that. The lowest number peg becomes a copy of the highest number peg. That is pretty nice. Last shot. Got 2x. We need to get a couple x because we need to get a couple lives. So we just got 3x, so we got 3 more lives. That gives me a little more comfort. When a peg is fully popped, that's good. We'll put that here. And we're gonna aim for the 1024. Actually, we want to aim for not the 1024, so one of these items can turn into that. Yeah, there we go. Okay. We don't want to aim for the highest number because we want it to copy it. Okay, I'm understanding. 5x right there, that's huge. 1024. We somehow hit it. Oh, I think we hit it with our pants. That's huge. Copied again. Copied again. We have some really good synergy right now. There's the tardigrade. We needed that badly. That goes here. We already have the pants. We're going to re-roll. We needed that as well. Seal. We want the seal for sure to be the one that's getting procced when it pops fully. And there's nothing here, so we're just going to open the cafe. See if there's anything here. Not really. We can re-roll. This will give us one extra roll. So we will go over here and roll. See if there's anything good. Still not really. We don't want that. We want to keep our highest peg untouched, pretty much. Copied. Doubling. Copying. Doubling. Copying. 19x. Huge win right there. $19, and we got a bunch of restocks, which is massive. Yeah. As you can see, it's getting crazy. I mean, that one was only 1x, but it's still getting crazy, trust me. Every time we hit it, it's 40.96. It's really nice. 6x right there. We want one of these to transform. They turned into a 65k right there. That is insane. What do we have here? Force trigger all items. That is insane. And we're going to try to not hit the 81.92 too early. We're going to actually reroll. So we want it kind of hidden, but also like, this is perfect. Hidden plus kind of where we want it to be. None of those are really good. Now we can go this with this, but we'll put it over here or something. It's a nice combo to get a lot of pops, which will proc this because it'll proc that, which will pop things, which will turn into this. And then every 3 seconds, it pops all these. I mean, it uses all these. We don't want that. We could take the shish kebab. Means we want that over there. And then 4 would give me a reroll here to see if I get anything good. I got a double upgrade, which is fantastic. And then with the extra gold we have, we might as well get a strawberry, which basically is 1 coin per time you've used it, up to 7. Now there's an 81.92 right there, but I think we're going to get a lot of procs before anything. So as you can see, 60, 81, 86, 92, 93. And there it is. We're basically at max money now. And you just want basically everything to proc everything. That's kind of the name of the game, but just like that, we got 150x. It's turning, that's 2 mil, and then it's going to copy another 2 mil, 400x. As you can see, it gets crazy quite quick. But it's not necessarily over yet. We could still upgrade our stuff or fail. Because if you get too many props without enough procs, then you could just lose. As you can see, it's only 6x. Because we have too many... Right now, the problem is we have too many things alive still, so we don't have enough pop power, basically. Wait a second. Oh, 999x on round 34. On round 34, we basically broke the game, is what it'll say. But as you can see, it keeps rocking. I'm just going to let it run so you can kind of see what it can go to. It says you broke the game. You broke the game on round 34. That is pretty insane. And now we'll re-roll. We're really just looking for more tardigrades or something that can proc that. But now we have basically infinite money. So we're gonna... No, we're not gonna go for that. We're gonna get the kidney beans, see what it is. More chances for that. This is an avocado. Don't remember what the avocado does. Increases the odds. Get another one. We basically have infinite money at this point. Upgrades the rightmost in the inventory, deletes the leftmost. So we're going to want to upgrade this to see what this even is, the 3D glasses. And there it is. A random peg emits a super pulse that doubles within close range twice. And we proc that every time we proc 10 pops. which is insane. We want this over here. And this randomizes all items in your inventory. No, I'm gonna do that. And let's just get right into the next one. And as you can see, now that this is proccing nonstop, I mean, it should be 99x instantly. Now I'm going to show you it go to max one time at least. However, after it goes to max, I'm going to start ending the rounds early. As you can see, there's an end here. But I'm going to show you on round 35, I might actually be able to go to like the max number that this game can go to. Right now we're at septillion, or sextillion. Big S is septillion. Okay, we didn't actually beat it because, like I said, there's too many things for these tardigrades to go to. We don't have enough popping power, fortunately. Once I see that it's like that, and there's still too many things, like I feel like I can kind of eyeball when it's still too many things, then that's when I will, of course, put us into the next one. Wow, that one didn't even get 999x. I want this to get copied. There you go. Alright, we need some popping power badly. If he's still alive, no. This is every 5 popped. So we're gonna actually get that. Actually, no, we'll get the cluster. Because this is proccing all the time. So we want... Actually, I'm pretty sure I can do this. It'll proc even more. Ooh, you can jumble pegs 1 additional time per turn. Deletes the leftmost and turns into a squid if the rightmost. Upgraded, turn into a upgraded squid. Okay, so I can delete this. And then turn those pants into an upgraded squid, which we want. Because then we're going to want to... this, which means that... which means that this will turn into an upgraded version of the King Baby, which I'm assuming turns 2 pegs and copies into the highest number, and then we're going to do it like that. So if we can't get enough, basically the way we're working it is if we can't get enough popping power, then we're going to have to get more multipliers. Ultra rare food, we got another jumble. Very nice. And then this will give me money, and I can't get any of that. We reroll one more time, nothing, and then we will go to the next one. So now this will, as you can see, it copies 2 of the lowest pegs into the highest peg, which, as you can see, these are all just turning into big numbers, which is different from what it was before. I see a big S now, which is good. Now they're all big N. Okay, there it is. That's max. So when you see big N, or big D, okay, well, that sounds weird. When you see the D, okay, when you see the letter capital D, that means that it's maxed out. It can't go any higher. So as you can see, we're losing like insane amounts of thing, but I mean, it can't go any higher. So that's the max. So now we hit the max before round 40. We broke the game on round 34, and now I'm just gonna skip these levels. Like I'll show you, but I'm gonna press end because there's no point in letting these go all the way because it cannot go higher than the max, right? So, of course, trigger the ones in odd numbers, sure. That'll go even faster. Anytime I beat it, if it lets me press end, I will. Honestly, there's nothing else for me to really show you guys. I'll probably just end the video here so you get a full thing of how I beat the game. And it was 40 rounds, so that's more digestible. This basically goes to round 80, but it's impossible for me to lose at this point. I have, you know, the best that I possibly can, and there's not really anything to do other than that. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you want to see more of this because, you know, it's kind of just something fun that I decided to do. But I'm not going to put this to subscribers. I'm just going to let whoever wants to see it check it out. And yeah, thanks again for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.